Welcome to the summary of Episode 15, Nullify. April 1st, 2018. In Azarath, Darkseid has stealthily removed Trigon's staff from his hand as the demon sleeps. Raven's voice is heard calling through the portal for Trigon. As Trigon wakes to the sound, Darkseid charges the staff with his Omega Beams and fires it at Trigon, wounding the giant. Darkseid says that he will escape while Trigon will remain trapped forever. After Darkseid steps through the portal, Trigon slowly moves in that direction. When he has nearly reached the portal, it slowly begins closing until it fades away. Trigon is furious. Opening credits. April 28, 2018. In the satellite, the Justice League receives word that Darkseid is rampaging through Tokyo. Wonder Woman states that the entire League barely held its own against Darkseid last time, but Arsenal and Omen desperately try to convince the League to assist them in Russia with Trigon. The decision is made to grant them a cruiser and send Rocket, Zatanna, and Red Arrow to assist them. The League heads for the transporters to teleport down to Tokyo. In Tokyo, the League attacks Darkseid in careful formation. All three Green Lanterns immediately encase Darkseid's head in energy, trying to block his Omega Beams and render him unconscious. Black Lightning and Superman unleash their energy attacks, while other Leaguers attempt to evacuate the area. On Earth 2, three young heroes discuss the fact that the Justice Society has been gone for hours, and that although time passes differently on the other Earth, they don't know what's taking so long. Silver Scarab suddenly detects that Zoom, who they're expecting, is about to arrive. On his mark, Stargirl fires a blast at Zoom, and Fury punches the ground to keep him off balance. Zoom dodges the blast, runs on the ceiling, and knocks all three out in an instant. The League continues to fight Darkseid, but he slowly wears them down. Red Tornado gets destroyed, and Dr. Fate refuses to fight, arguing that Darkseid's rule on Earth wouldn't necessarily lead to chaos. When they can't contact the first group, another group of heroes realizes that Zoom has gotten past them. Obsidian projects darkness into the area. The darkness surrounds Zoom as he enters their zone. Jade binds Zoom to the ground with her green energy, while Nuklon attempts to place a power inhibitor on him. Zoom vibrates through the floor, rises up behind them, and knocks all three out. Superman and Icon are badly beaten, and the non-powered Leaguers struggle to stay alive. In the final zone, the chamber with the Spectre molecule, Supergirl commands Brainwave to brain blast Zoom. Brainwave says that Zoom is barely human and his mind is too slippery. Supergirl reminds Northwind to protect Spectre at all costs and fly away if necessary. As Zoom enters, Brainwave tries to grab him telekinetically, but he is too difficult to hold at his speed and knocks out Brainwave. Northwind takes off with Spectre. Everything slows down to Zoom's perspective as Supergirl fires her heat vision. Zoom shoves her so the blast ends up hitting the ascending Northwind. Zoom shoots her with a kryptonite dart and grabs the Spectre molecule. Despite their injuries from the previous battle with Darkseid, the rest of the League teleports in and temporarily turns the tide against Darkseid. When the two Flashes enter the chamber, they find three young heroes unconscious and Zoom communing with the Spectrum molecule. With only a few Leaguers still standing, Wonder Woman tells Captain Atom to move forward with Plan Z. He gets ready to detonate all his nuclear energy, which will obliterate Tokyo and the League, but will also destroy Darkseid. Darkseid, meanwhile, prepares to activate one of the nullifiers, devices he has placed around the world to weaken humans and metahumans. Darkseid unleashes the nullifier, knocking the rest of the League unconscious. As they black out, they notice a glowing portal above Darkseid. As Darkseid looks up, a gigantic foot appears from the glowing portal and squashes him into a pulp, killing him instantly. Trigon towers above them and says that he claims Earth as his newest kingdom. So just a few comments on the 15th episode. So the big takeaway from this penultimate episode of the season is that the Justice League should be paying attention to Roy and Lilith, who warn them about the threat of Trigon, but the League is preoccupied with Darkseid. Darkseid versus Trigon is one of those fun imaginary battles that comic fans like to debate, but in this world, Trigon is incomparably more powerful. Other than a brief scene with Roy and Lilith, this episode really belongs to the Justice League, who are rarely featured in a central role on this show. For all their power, the League fares surprisingly poorly against Darkseid. Most shocking is their willingness to deploy Captain Atom as an actual nuclear weapon and sacrifice millions of lives in Earth's most populous city just to destroy Darkseid. This chilling decision is avoided when Trigon gets revenge for Darkseid stranding him in Azarath by simply stepping on him like a bug. The traditional Infinity Inc. team has never been adapted into animated form, and they're the next generation of heroes after the Justice Society, so I thought they'd make a nice parallel to the Titans. Although they all fail against Zoom, they certainly give it their best shot, and their training is evident. For the record, that's Stargirl, Silver Scarab, Brainwave, Fury, Nuklon, Northwind, Obsidian, Jade, and Supergirl. This episode's cliffhanger will lead us right into the season finale. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and look for many more episodes to come. Take care.